I joined 2003 and I left 2022. That time was like, I can tell you this one. Every time we go to the, like, so we call the tour of operation tour. So 6 months is our normal tour. Out of 6 months, like how many days? Our 6 months is 180 days, isn't it? We did 172 operations in that one tour, and I have done 10 or 20 times operation tour. Now you can,
okay.
now
I understand.
how much it goes. It's crazy.
You did a lot of mountaineering with the SAS as well, didn't you?
Loads. Yeah, I think I would say loads. Yeah.
And you trained other SAS guys to climb mountains?
Yeah. That was my part of work as well. Yeah. Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to just list some of the major peaks you've climbed and their height in meters?
Yeah, I did obviously Everest, the biggest Guinness World Record team with the UKSF and Gurkhas. I was very fortunate to lead the whole expedition. I did the K2. I did the Dhaulagiri. A lot of people don't know actually. I'm the only one submitted the 8,000 and ski down from the summit. It's a world record.
Which mountain?
Dhaulagiri is the seventh highest mountain, 8,000
and
meters.
And you skied down it?
Yeah. What we used to say in the SAS is, if you are a good human, you've been given more than what you deserve, And I truly believe that. And, I was very, fortunate and humble to have great people around me, great friends and great regiment, give me the great opportunity. I think it was very fortunate. The minute we do for others, we do for love, we do for service, those are the reward for the life and legacy we leave. If you look at your life, whatever you do and whatever you achieve, if you look more and more deeper, it's pretty much nothing to do with you. It has to be with something else. That's I realize, because of so many operation, life and death situation, so many expedition in mountain, so many days and night of meditation, and became a monk, and did the like lot of Buddhist philosophy and practice. Everything in our life is we are actually here to serve, serve others, serve the meaningful life, the purpose of life. And once I realized that, and also the a lot of veteran community, we have got a lot of big problem with the like PTSD, and everyone have basically everyone suffers so many ways, different ways. If I can be a useful human, with that all the experience and knowledge to achieve, to help someone else thrive their mission, and either is climbing or day-to-day walking, everyone needs help. Everyone can help, and then maybe I'm facing more towards the people who need most. And I realize to understand, like now, climb with the double amputees, veteran, Parkinson, deafs around the world. And I think they need the most. A lot of things in our life, we take it for granted. And I learn that when I see them struggling, we have so much, thought process, so much anxiety, so much, sadness, happiness arise within us. And that's always reason, that's always cause. And when I climb with the people in differently able bodies, I came to learn that, we take it for granted. Greatest purpose of my life is when I took the 3 double amputees as a winner, 3 of them in Mount Blanc, 2019. The joy of life and the being able to live in that moment and share that, great moment with them, and then, they in the summit of the mountain or summit of climbing, small climbing or summit, or just walking, one day walking with the dog and the friends, and they look back at you and say, we are here, the reason is you, the reason is they are the reason, And so many circle, I feel, is so much powerful being a human.
That's almost their gift, isn't it, to you,
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
way?
yeah.
It's a reciprocal thing, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
You're helping them,
Yeah.
but their joy and happiness helps you
Yeah, it's,
as well.
yeah, I think this is the true purpose of life. Human being, we are missing to, like so much. We are so much self-centric, and actually we disassociating, like detaching from so much activity, social and human energy and emotion, subtle level. But you can feel that only when you're giving something, only became part of the love, emotion, the happiness they are throwing at you, and you look at them and like, and I realized this is the moment I can do for so many people and became part of them and learn from them as well and take it everything, do not take everything for granted,
What does it feel like to be told to inflict, a lot of pain on someone or to kill somebody? How do you round that square or with yourself, with your own spiritualism, your own humanity, your own empathy?
Yeah, it's a really good question. And a lot of people ask this one. A lot of people ask, why the Chris, you are SS, and how you became a spiritual monk? The thing is, the law of universe, the law of humanity, law of the human being alive is the sacrifice. But like that's what I taught you before. You and I being present here, we have to sacrifice something. We have to sacrifice time. We have to sacrifice money. My life is for service, service for the country which hold my kids safe. It is my responsibility. It is the sacrifice. This is where once you recognize in a true truth level what you are fighting for and what you're doing in life, rest of things doesn't really matter,
Okay.
This is what, because the country which hold for my kids, my family, my friends, this is the sacrifice I'm doing it, not for my perspective, not for my own ego, not for my own gain. It is for the whole, so much bigger than myself, than yourself became nothing.
I was a smuggler for nearly 40 years. That involved prison, which I took on the chin mostly, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. Bangkok was one of those. And execution, or near enough to it, 2 weeks away, I had to leave. And that meant, when it comes to prison, escape.